Well, hello friends, we are back. It is a Monday, and Mr. Tom wants some prices on some meat, so we're going to take you through this. I also wanted to show you guys that where we are in our local Walmart on stuff on the shelves and what our meat looks like. Now, if you're the one that likes this organic grass-fed ground beef, you can get a pound for $8.98. We really have a lot of ground meat, and if you're the ones that like to get your patties all made up, you can get these 12 1/3 pound patties and for $7.76. These all natural ground beef rolls, you get 10 pounds in this roll, and a 10-pound pack is going to cost you $19.83. That's really not too bad. Or you can get these here that are 5 pounds, and that price is $10.94. Now, if you're the ones that like the lean ground beef, you can actually get you a 1-pound pack, and this 1-pound pack will cost you $5.88 a pound. Now us, we buy the ground beef chuck. Comes in a 3-pound roll. We picked up 3 more rolls today, and the rolls are $9.92. So that makes it about, what'd you say, a little over $3 a pound. That's what the cost is for that. Well, we sure like these right here. These are the chuck pot roast. Man, that and the brown gravy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Those there are basically about $5.97 a pound. So this one roast will cost you $15. And if you're in the market for a brisket, these are the Angus premium briskets, and it'll cost you $48.79 for 14 pounds. So I guess that price is around $3.48 a pound. Now the beef stew meat, we get this quite often, and right now our current price is $2.78 a pound, and this is 5.46 pounds, and it's going to cost you $15.18. We're going to venture off to the other shelving, and it looks like we're really stocked on meats here today, a lot better than the other day. And you get these ribs, you can get 4.5 pounds of ribs for $15. And your boneless chops right now are going for $4.78 a pound. Now these are the ones that don't have the bones in it, so of course you're going to pay a little more. Well, we sure love some pork chops. Boy, this is one of the things that I always like to barbecue with. This is the country style ribs, and the country style ribs are going for $2.98 a pound. So this is a 2.75 pound pack, and it's going to cost you $8.17. And you always save more money on chicken if you're getting the whole fryer instead of getting it all cut up and wrapped up in a pretty package. And my mom, my dad, that's all they bought was solid fryers, and then they would do their own cutting and they'd put it in. So let's take a look at this stuff. This is a young chicken, and the price for this chicken is $4.88. And they're pretty much all going to be the same price, just depending on the weight. This one here is $5.39. That's not too bad. If y'all can remember, whenever I looked at the leg quarters the last time, there was only like 2 bags on the shelf. Well, today they got quite a bit of bags. Now you can get this leg quarter bag. This is 10 pounds, and it is 48 cents a pound for these. So $4.88 for those, for that 10 pounds. Now Kelly buys her chicken breast here. She buys a lot of our meat like our Kroger, but here in Walmart, a chicken breast for 4.57 pounds. You're looking at about $9.09, Mr. Tom. So, Mr. Tom, how are these prices based on yours? Are we about running the same? You can get chicken thighs for $7.52. Now, Kelly's mom loves these Jack Daniels packs of pulled pork. Don't look like you get a whole lot in here, but she says this is delicious. We have never tried it before. And we're going to pick up some of this Lloyd's. This is the seasoned shredded beef. And one of these we heat up, and that gets everybody a good meal. Barbecue sandwiches, pulled pork. And that price on those Lloyd's is $4.78. And heck, for 5 people to eat one meal, that's not too bad of a price. All of our sausages are still in stock. That hasn't been affected. You get smoked sausage, any kind you want. This place has it. Full length franks at 24 count. You get a 24 count for $3.36. And oh my gosh, our basket is filling up. And if you like Jimmy Dean regular sausage, we got quite a bit of that. And 1 pound will cost you $3.48. Lunchables are still the same. Cheese. Look like nobody wants any cheese.
I do.
You do? Oh, you got one. Lots of cheese. Now, Walmart also has a deli. But you can come over here and get you a hot meal if you want it. Or pick you up a rotisserie chicken. Or if you wanted some of your meat sliced, if you get a big block of ham or these specialty priced hams, they'll slice it for you for how much you want. And let's walk over here. Let's show you what you got over here today. Not too many gaps in the butter. They're pretty much loaded with all the butter you need. There's a few little holes on the Country Crock Original. Country Crock Original. All the different types. We're good there. Not too many one orange juice, it looks like. We're still full of that. Well, it's time to get some milk. Hook us up, Kelly. 1 more gallon of milk. Their milk is looking good here. What our milk prices are right now is $3.46 a gallon. And that's for the whole milk, vitamin D. So milk prices aren't that bad. Well, let's go look at the eggs and see what kind of prices we got on those. Now you can get the grade A eggs, the white eggs, large, 60 eggs for $5.87. They're not really killing us on the eggs right now. $1.51 for a dozen of large jumbo. Those are jumbo white eggs, not large, so $1.51 for those. And Egg Supply is doing well. And Les with Lone Star Pioneering. Kelly said we had to get this for you. Southern Comfort traditional eggnog. You know you like it. And they had 7 of these on the shelf. Not too often you find the Lysol. So we found some Lysol wipes. And we only picked up 2, left some for the others. And we got to pick up some treats for all of the puppies at home. So we like these right here, the real beef flavor, marrow bone minis. And we also get the Purina Alpo variety snap. They love these things, and gosh, we go through these so fast with 8 dogs. And that'll last for what, Kelly?
I don't honestly keep up. I'm not sure.
Not too sure how long it lasts, but it seems like we're always buying it. And they love these, the Beneful Baked Delights, the snackers. So we gotta make these little guys happy, so we pick some of those up. Oh, let's not forget the Old Roy jerky sticks. Well, Mr. Tom, that's our meat prices. If there's anything that you saw that I didn't give you a price on, I apologize. If you guys haven't heard of Mr. Tom, I talk about him a lot, check his channel out. Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. You'll never leave once you go. So we're gonna mosey on down to the other side of this store, and we're gonna check out what our canning supplies look like. So y'all ride with us. Don't bump the cart.
Whatever this Black Friday
All right, guys, and here we are. We do have jars here. We got the 12 quarts. We got 12 quart jars, and we also got the 12 pint jars. And they even got the smaller ones. So yes, we do have jars here. We're gonna pick up one. Like I said before, we have so many at home, it's almost like we don't need them. But we may get one of each today. And as far as lids, somebody had talked about they couldn't find the lids. So we have the regular mouth lids now. We were out for a while, but then they're back. But I don't see any wide mouth. Any wide mouth. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. Is it silicone?
Yeah, what did you say for
Okay,
that?
somebody had talked about water glassing eggs, and you can get a
Okay.
silicone ice tray with a cover. And if this is it, guys, can y'all tell us?
I think it is.
Probably is. Silicone ice cube tray with attached lid. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let us get this and we'll move on. And they're setting stuff out for the Black Friday sales. They're not going to do it like the normal way we've done it. They're just going to set the prices on it and you can pick them up. There is freezers in stock. We do have some here. These are the Arctic King 7 cubic foot. And these 7 cubic foot are going to cost you $208. Anybody need a microwave? How many do you need? They have a mess of them. All of those are microwaves. Goodness gracious. These are like let's see if we can read it. Mainstays, the 0.7 cubic foot microwave. 10 power levels. Well, $49.88. I figured they would fill up our first aid supplies. Looks like it's still the same since my last time I did a video of this. Only a couple of boxes of gauze left. And the surgical dressing. Guys, when I tell you that you need to get a lot of this, you need to get a lot of this. Don't think you can just have one box of gauze and a roll of tape and a few little essentials and think you're okay. So if it gets as bad as it's supposed to be, you're going to need a lot of this. And don't forget, after you put that padding on that wound, you're going to have to do it again. You're going to have to keep redressing it. So you need to make sure you have enough of your first aid supplies. I like the tape, don't get me wrong, but then I also like this wrap because I like to wrap it with that. Use that kind of like as tape over the gauze padding. And I know it's more expensive here. You can get this here, 12 of the surgical dressings for $3.83. So we're going to pick another box of those up. And we're only going to take one of the gauzes and save one for somebody else. Alright. Now I can't let that stay laying down like that. I got to fix it so somebody else won't have to. And as far as the produce, someone had asked about it. Our produce looks delicious. Delicious and fresh. Tomatoes are $1.98 a pound. Our onions over there are 78 cents a pound. $0.50 for these. Everything looks We are good on blackberries and blueberries. Look at the blueberries and raspberries. There is a
I don't know
selection.
if that's a good price or not, but it's $4.
$4 for the raspberries. No problems with apples. And they're presented well. And you know, all of this doesn't last. This is perishable. But you can make it last by actually dehydrating this stuff. So if you got a dehydrator, pick you some of this stuff up at Walmart and get it dehydrated and get it stacked up. And unless, I know you've been peeling pecans on a daily basis at home. Just this little bitty 8-ounce cup, just wanted to show you. $4.98. So maybe it is worth cracking all those pecans. Okay, so we're gonna make a round in the areas for the canned goods and see if there's anything that is lacking or if we still got full shelves. We went all the way on the other side of the store and totally forgot to look at the shelving. So we're gonna do that. What are you looking for? Quail eggs. Y'all ever ate quail eggs? Tell me if y'all do. Tell me if y'all like them or not. Me? I love them. Now all of our tunas, our cans of tuna, this shelving aisle, we're not seeing a big old decrease. I kind of tried to look, see back at their front shelves, but they're not. Quite a bit of that. And chicken breast. Still good on the chicken breast. We do have some empty shelving on the bottom, but I'm not sure what that goes there. But it is empty. And if your stores are still looking like this, you better get it now. You better get what you need. Because we don't know what's coming in the future, and you have to prepare for the unknown. And the way it's looking right now, with all the hype, things may change. Looks like they've restocked some of the macaronis and cheese. These are going for 50 cents a box. We'll get a couple more of these to put in our pantry. And I don't know if I showed you, but the whole kernel corn is 50 cents a can. And I had a subscriber that told me about the flats. Make sure you get a flat, because you can always use them to stack things with, which I'd already been doing that, but not quite as much as he was saying. And someone asked about the ramen noodles, because they didn't have any on their shelves. We are still okay on that. And the cost, let's see, where is it? I can't see a price, but it's not that bad. And spaghetti noodles. You got the egg noodles. We have the thin spaghetti noodles, which that's good. Get you some of these, guys. These are good prep items that you can get stored up and put away. Oh, we ran into some more. Chip section is doing fine. Both aisles of them. We are full up over here. Well, guys, we're done here. Pretty much sums it up. And all our shelves still look good so far. I'm hoping it doesn't change, but you never know. Make sure your preps are topped off. Make sure you have what you need in case we get locked in our homes again, or if anything else happens that's worse than that. Stay safe, guys, and we'll talk to you on the next one. And always remember to prepare for the unknown.